3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to VM FET. That's VM Financial Education to Empower. It's our financial literacy fun summer boot camp, and we are here. We are looking forward to an exciting session. This is the first day of a 3-day series that we have started, and I'd like to welcome everyone who is joining us on Zoom. I'm looking at my participants. I'm seeing Andre, I'm seeing Antonesia. I hope I get those names pronounced correctly. I'm seeing Amy Marie. So welcome everybody. And in this session, we are going to be looking at important financial terms, understanding financial terms and the types of savings account and earning interest. So we're going to start from the basics. We want you to understand key financial principles, and also we're going to go a little bit into types of savings accounts and earning interest. And we want you to pay keen attention because we have prizes and surprises. So you may just win some tokens at the end of this. But the most important thing is that we want you to be empowered and we want you to be learning so that you can reach your goals. Now, I want you to also feel free to share your video with me. So I want to see who is joining me. So if you don't mind, I'm asking you just to share your video. If you want to, yes. Hi, Andre. So if other persons would like, just share your video with me so I can see who is on. And I'd also like to hear from you. So just going to ask you some quick questions before we start. Basic question, how is your summer going? You know, when you go back to school, that's the first question you're going to get when you go into your class. How was your summer holiday? But with COVID, things have been really different where you have been on break for such a long time at home. But who wants to start us off? Just tell me what you've been doing since you've been home. How have things been going? Anybody talking to me about not talking to me? Not hearing from anyone. All right, I'm just going to, when in school and nobody's talking, you pick on somebody. But I'm going to start with a bigger, younger one. Andre, you want to start off and tell me what you've been doing at home? You've been maybe working at home and going out. Tell me how you've been spending your time.
Greetings. Are you hearing
Greetings.
me?
Yes, hearing you.
So in terms of my time, well, given the whole pandemic, I've been working from home. So, and I started like getting up in the drive or whatever the case may be. So it's mostly working from home. It's been a wonderful experience.
Oh, really? You're not getting tired of being at home?
No, actually, interestingly, I do love interacting with people, but staying home and being able to it's flexi time. So space, I'm able to do some stuff at the house and also
cool and still productive. All right. I see Denise. I saw your video just now, Denise. I hope I have your name pronounced correctly. Is that it, Denise?
Yes, that's it.
Okay, so tell me how you're spending your time now that you've been locked up at home.
So most times I'm just here at the house, and sometimes I'll go out just to, get something to eat and so on. Recently, I went to visit my aunt in St. Catherine.
Okay, so what community do you live in?
Norwich Heights in Port Antonio, Portland.
Okay, so coming all the way from Port Antonio, Portland, welcome. All right, so we're going to start things off with a video. Now, this video, the title of this video is Understanding Key Financial Principles. And as I mentioned, you have to pay close attention because right after the video, we're going to be having a little quiz. So you need to listen, you need to pay attention, and based on how you answer the quiz, then you might be able to get some tokens from us. So we'll give tokens to our top 5 participants. Now, the key is for the quiz that you'll have to answer within a specific time to gain as many points as possible. But for right now, we're going to go to our first video.
This is a VMFET, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, a production of the Victoria Mutual Foundation and the Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica.
Hey guys, welcome to the first episode in the VMFET series, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, the secondary schools edition. Celebrate as you achieve your goals. I am Sophia Lewis, Assistant Manager, Corporate Affairs and Communications. Come with me as we begin our journey to financial wellness. Can you allow me to speak, everybody? Today, we will be focusing on 4 very important lessons on our path to financial wellness. Let's begin with what financial wellness means. Financial wellness is when you can properly manage your money. In other words, it means knowing how to use the money you have. So, in order to be financially well, you must be financially literate. To be financially literate, you must know how money works. For example, how a savings account works, how to manage a credit card, how to avoid debt, and how to achieve your life goals. At Victoria Mutual, we have a 3-step process to achieving financial wellness. Step 1. Assess your situation and document your goals. Step 2. Create specific plans for achieving these goals. Step 3. Track your desired milestones to achieving these goals. Now, the first step in becoming financially literate is knowing where you are in life now. Assess your situation. I know most of you who are watching should be in high school, and many of you will go on to 6th form, tertiary education, work, gain a skill, or start your own business. But we will talk about our goals a little later. Now that you are in school, you need to think about what your financial needs are at this stage of your life. That's what we mean by knowing where you are and assessing your situation. Right now, you need your lunch money, funds for transportation, and maybe funds to buy credit for your phone. Having an understanding of what your financial needs are at the different stages of your life will help you to better plan and become financially well. Now, we are going to speak about the types of spending. Did you know there were different types of spending? Understanding how you spend will help you with budgeting and building your own wealth. What are some of the things that we spend money on? Tell me. We spend on goods. These are things which are physical, such as a biscuit or a cell phone. We spend on services. These are things such as someone's effort. For example, someone doing your hair when we go to the hairdresser or a barber. We spend on needs, which are goods and services we cannot live without, such as food and water.
savings. Tell yourself that you are paying yourself first. Sometimes you have to sacrifice a little to gain big rewards in the future. Get saving today so you can reap the rewards later. Thanks for joining me on our journey to financial wellness. Today, we looked at what is financial wellness, 3 steps to achieving financial wellness, specifically assessing your situation, types of spending, and the importance of saving. Join us in the next episode when you will be learning about types of savings accounts and earning interest. I am Sophia, and this has been VM FET. Take care.
This has been VM FET, Victoria Mutual.
All right. So that was our first video, Understanding Key Financial Principles. I hope you got something out of that. And I see Ashley, everybody shy, not showing me who you are. Hi, Ashley. How are you? You're smiling. Well, or Ashley, I see, well, not sure if that's your real name, but that's what I'm seeing as your ID. Welcome, welcome. Now, in our first session, we looked at assessing your situation. And when you assess your situation, you're trying to see where you're at right now. So now you're in school, you're a student, and so that is your situation right now. You also look at if you're getting your lunch money, that's a form of income. If you're doing chores and you maybe get a little pocket money, that's another form of income. And also if perhaps you get money, Christmas, birthday, that's another form of income. Now, we also looked at how you spend and goods versus services. Now, can anybody tell me what kind of spender you would say you are? Do you like to spend your money or you like to save your money? Come, anybody, talk to me. Do you like to spend or do you like to save? How would you describe yourself? Anybody?
I would say I'm a saving spender.
You're a saving spender? How explain that?
Like I spend very carefully.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so when you spend, you write down what you want to buy and make sure that you don't go over maybe the money that you have?
Yes, miss.
Okay, so you're already learning how to do your budget. That's good, and that's something that we're going to look at later. Now, another thing that we looked at are goods versus service and needs versus wants. Now, at this stage, somebody tell me, what are the things that you think you need to have right now? Like, this is a must-have. What are some of the things that you need right now? Nobody talking to me. Tell me some things that you need right now. Is it that do you need your cell phone right now? You need credit right now? Are those some things that you think you need to have right now? Because we're looking at what you might need versus what you might want. So while you might want to have a cell phone, or you have a cell phone, but you want to buy a better cell phone, you want to buy an iPhone, but you already have a cell phone. That's like a want. But what you need right now is food, right? And you need your clothes, and you need somewhere to sleep, and so on. So those are needs versus wants. So when we're doing our financial plan, it's important to differentiate. And also, when we talk about being financially well, which is what Victoria Mutual is all about, we're looking at being able to understand how you spend your money, understand your needs versus your wants, and so you can make the right decision. And so right now, we're going to be going to our quiz. Now, if you look in your chat, you will see a link that's there. And this is a fun quiz that you're going to do. Now, when you're going to click on the link and you're going to complete the quiz, and it goes by timing. So even if you get all right, it's the first person who gets it all right that would score a bigger point. So I'm going to ask you to click on the link and you answer the quiz. And let's see if you remembered what we just did. So the quiz is really about what we did just now. So go ahead, click on the link and do our fun quiz, and let me see how many of you remembered what we did. All right, so go ahead right now. So click on the link and you're going to complete it. So let me know if you're having any problems clicking on the link or accessing the quiz. All right, and I think you have a few seconds to complete each one. So I'm going to give you maybe like a minute or two, and you're going to go through. All right, so this is about understanding key financial principles and the importance of saving. We spoke about what is financial wellness and the steps, Victoria Mutual steps to achieving financial wellness, types of spending, and the importance of saving. I'm also going to do the quiz and see if if I remembered what was shared. All right, giving you a few more minutes, like another minute, and then we will go. Already I see Amy on top. I see Michaela close behind. I'll give you another minute. I'm going to ask my team to help me share the quiz that I'm doing, and so I can share with you when it's finished. I have 2 more questions to go, so let me just choose this one here. All right, I need to actually go back to the quiz. All right. All right, now we're getting ready for the second session. Let me just go with this. I know that's the wrong answer, but let's go with it. All right, so everybody, you're finished. So we have our leaderboard. We have Michaela coming out on top. Thank you, Michaela. Congratulations. We have Joanna, we have Denise, we have Giovanni, and we have Gareth. So congratulations to our top 5. And as in Gareth's name, I think, Gareth, you were our winner in the Just Right competition for this age group. Thank you so much for joining us. All right, so I can exit this screen share now. And just to show you, so for our top 5, we're going to be winning several things. I have a nice VM notebook here. We have our savings house, very important. We have water bottle. We have our pen. So you know that you need to listen carefully so you can win one of these great prizes. Now we're going into the second segment, and the second segment is about types of saving. Now there are different types of saving. I'm not sure how many of us have a savings account. Everybody that's online with us now, do you have your own savings account? Yes? You can give me a show of hands. Yeah, all of you have your savings accounts? If you don't have it, you need to tell your mommy or your daddy to help you to open a savings account. And all of you who participated in the competition, we know we had given you $1,000 as a gift that you can use that $1,000 to help you to open your accounts. At Victoria Mutual, we encourage you to save. And in order to open your account, you only need to start with $1,000. So that $1,000 that you got as a gift, we want to encourage you to use it to open your account. So right now we're going to go to the types of savings. So that account that you would have opened is a simple savings account, but there are different types of savings account. So I'm going to ask my support team to just go ahead and share that second video and watch closely again, because we have another quiz that's coming up right after this.
This is a VMFET, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, a production of the Victoria Mutual Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica.
Hi guys, welcome to the second episode series, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, the secondary schools edition. Achieve your goal.
This is a VMFET, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, a production of the Victoria Mutual Foundation and the Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica.
Hey guys, welcome to the first episode in the VMFET series, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, the secondary schools edition. Celebrate as you achieve your...
Bill made up a website. I'm sure you can take it with.
Oh, and did you make the bright blue skies and the stars in heaven too? Do I have to deny the reality and everything to be on your side?
Why would Mrs. Loretta Davis, a wife of proud daughter of the American Revolution, why would she give up her house and hundreds of acres to Darrell James? It's crazy.
Why would she leave it to us? She never came out of church until Max.
This is a VMFET, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, a production of the Victoria Mutual Foundation and the Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica.
Hi guys, welcome to the second episode in our VMFET series, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, the secondary schools edition. Celebrate as you achieve your goals. Today, we are continuing our journey to financial wellness. I am Sophia Lewis, Assistant Manager, Corporate Affairs and Communications. In this episode, we will learn about types of savings accounts and how you earn interest. As we mentioned the last time, saving is key to achieving your financial goals. When you are saving, you must decide on the type of savings account you should use to achieve your specific goals. Now, many of you might be familiar with joining a partner plan, or you save among your friends. Here are 4 types of savings accounts that you should know about. Firstly, we have regular savings accounts. You make deposits and withdrawals anytime by visiting a branch, using a debit card, or online banking. Next, you have contractual savings accounts. You save a fixed amount every month for a minimum period of 1 year. So, if at the beginning of the year you decided that you needed a cell phone by Christmas, this account can help you to save a specific amount to reach your goal by the end of the year, just in time for Christmas. More on goal setting in another episode. Then, you have a certificate of deposit. Here, you deposit a lump sum and leave it untouched for set periods of time, as they have specified fixed terms, usually 30, 180, or 365 days. Finally, we have long-term savings accounts. These funds remain untouched for a minimum of 5 years. Here's a fun savings quiz for you. How did you do? Good job. Now, let's jump into earning interest. The great thing about putting your funds in a financial institution, such as a building society or a bank, is that you can earn interest. The most effective way to plant the seeds for your financial security is by saving early and consistently. Do not stress about the amount of money you are saving, just don't stop saving. Remember, interest is earned on the money you have in your account. Now, your savings can either earn simple or compound interest. Simple interest is paid only on the money you save or invest, while compound interest is paid on the money you save plus the interest the money has gained. Right now, you are in the best position to benefit from compound interest. Compounding works best to help you achieve your long-term goals, such as saving for college. It helps you build wealth faster and has a greater effect on your savings over a longer period of time. Want compound interest? Start saving now. Just look at this example. Here's how much you could save if you saved just $5,000 for the whole year, starting at age 10, 15, and 20 up to age 30. You see, the earlier you begin, the better off you will be. And that's where we end another in our VMFET series. In this episode, we looked at types of savings accounts and simple versus compound interest. Join us in the next episode where you'll be learning about investing. I am Sophia Lewis, and this has been VMFET. Take care.
This has been VMFET, Victoria Mutual Financial Education to Empower, a production of the Victoria Mutual Foundation and the Public Broadcasting Corporation of Jamaica.
All right, I hope you learned something there, and I want to hear from you. Somebody tell me something that you remember from what you just watched. Tell me something that you remember. If you don't talk freely, now I'm going to start calling names. I see Joanna. Joanna, I see, yeah. Joanna looks frightened. Joanna, tell me, you remember anything that you watched just now? Tell me one thing that you remember.
I remember the types of savings, regular, contractual. I remember two.
Yes, contractual, yes. They gave me two. Somebody else give me another two. Who else want to tell me?
Certificate of deposit and
Yes.
long-term.
Awesome. So those are the four types of savings accounts. You have your regular savings, your long-term, your certificate of deposit, and your contractual saving. Now, there is a wonderful product that we have at Victoria Mutual that is called the iSave. Now, this is a contractual savings account. Now, can anyone remember what the contractual savings account is or how you can use it to help you to reach a goal that you have? Anybody remembers?
That is when you save a fixed amount, like for example, monthly.
Yes, that's right. And somebody give me a particular goal that you have. Sometimes we as adults assume what you might want, but I don't want to assume. You tell me what is a goal that you have that you really want to save towards. Anybody?
I have something to say.
Somebody wants to say something. I hear somebody say I have something to say. Yes. Or Ashi. That's my friend in the red top. Not sure if that's your name, but that's the name that comes up. Is there something that you are saving towards or want to save towards? What? A TV?
Yes, miss.
Okay. Do you know how much? You do know the cost of the television that you want to buy?
About $30,000.
Okay. So by when you want to buy it?
By my birthday next year.
Which is when? When is your birthday?
May the 13th.
Okay, you have a little time. So are you depending on your parents to buy it or you want to buy it for yourself?
I want to be able to buy it for myself.
All right. So what you start doing? You start doing anything to try to buy that TV?
Not as yet. I'm waiting until my school reopens.
Okay, so mommy or daddy giving you any allowance while you're on break, or anybody give you any little pocket money?
Yes, miss.
So what you do with that pocket money?
Spend it.
All right. So Miss Ashley, what's your name? I'm not sure if that's your name or that's just the name that comes up. What's your name? Huh?
Ashoya.
Oh, Ashoya. So Ashoya spend our money. Look how much just all up into Ashoya business. So Ashoya, after this session, what you're going to do is instead of spending all your money, you're going to say, I need to save $30,000 by May. Now is what? August? So you touch yourself August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May. You have 9 months to save $30,000. So what you're going to do is to work out how much you can save each month to reach that $30,000. All right, guys? So what we're saying is when you have goals, you don't need to depend on your parents to do everything, but you can write down your plan, and we'll go through all of that over these 3 days. So you assess. So in this session, we started out by assessing our situation. And by assessing, it means that you're students, you're at school, you're on holiday. I get lunch money, I get pocket money. So that's your situation. And then you look at where you want to go. So we want to buy a flat screen TV for Ashoya. And the cost of that TV is $30. And we want to buy it in 9 months. And so we're going to use a contractual savings account to save each month. Now, I want one bright person. I have a special prize for anybody who can answer this question. Why would we use a contractual savings account rather than a regular savings account in order to reach the goal of buying that flat screen TV? Anybody answer me? I have a special prize for you. Why would we choose contractual as opposed to a regular savings account? Anybody? Special prize. This prize, I'm not even have it here, so.
All right, so
who is talking to me?
Contractual savings account.
Mm-hmm.
Denise. Yeah,
okay,
the contractual savings account. You have to put a fixed amount of money,
right?
Say, for example, every month.
Mm-hmm.
Versus with the regular savings account now, if she starts to save in that account, then she can withdraw at any time. And then it's going to be harder for her to reach the goal.
I love you. That's exactly it. Because for the contractual, you can't just draw it out. So you have an agreement that you're going to make this amount, put down this amount every month, and you can't just take it out because you just want it. You have to go through a little effort in order to close that. But a regular savings, you have your debit card, you just withdraw and deposit as you will. And so that's why if you have a particular goal, a regular savings account is not the wisest thing. So do you have a savings account with us yet, Denise?
Not with Victoria Mutual, no.
All right, so after these 3 days, we're going to fix that, right? You are going to open your savings account, and we are going to have a special prize that I'm going to put in that account. So we have a gift certificate for you with your name on it, and it's going to be money that we're going to put in that account, all right? So you're going to make sure you open it. So now we're going to have our quiz. So I'm going to ask my team to share the link to our second quiz. So remember, the faster you answer, the more points that you will get. And whoever answers first will be on top. So let's see who our top 5 winners will be. So the link is in the chat. So you are going to go to the chat and you are going to click on the link and you are going to do the quiz. So let me do it as well and see if I learned anything myself. So right now it's time for our quiz. Everybody's getting the link okay to the quiz? Just check in your chat and that's where it is.
You know, I always knew that.
All right, I'm going to give you another minute. So just to remind you what we have done so far, we're almost finished with this first session. So we started out by looking at understanding where you are right now, right? So we went through your financial position or assess your situation. Then we looked at writing down your goals. And then we looked at goods versus services and wants versus needs. And this is important to teach us how money works and how we spend our money. And we must always be careful not to spend what we don't need. And then we looked at types of savings accounts. And types of savings accounts, you'll get that in the quiz. I won't give the answer. And then the final thing is compound versus simple interest. So I'm going to ask my team just to share my screen so that I can see who the top winners are. I don't think I did very well. Unfortunately, somebody might have to teach me after this because I am not doing very well. All right, let me move on so I can see. All right, so the quiz is finished. And let's see who is on top. Denise. Denise is my top student. And I see Judah. Hi, Judah. And we have Hero Fox. We have Michaela Thompson. And we have Cerise again. So these are my top 5 winners. We have this information. Somebody used a pseudonym, as in you used one of the nicknames. I need to know who that was. Hero Fox, can I have your real name, please? Who was Hero Fox? So that I can get your prize to you. Not hearing the name. Or you can give me your name in the chat. I'm not hearing you. I'm not sure if it's your connection. So you can just put your name in the chat so I know who is Hero Fox so that I can get your prize to you. And don't worry, it's Jadar. No, is Jadar Hero Fox? I said Jadar sent me a message. Well, Hero Fox, let me know who you are. All right. So that is actually what we are doing today. I'm so happy that you could have stayed with us in this our first session, VM Financial Education to Empower, our summer boot camp. And so I'm hoping that you have benefited from today's session. Again, we looked at understanding key financial principles. We looked at types of savings accounts. We looked at compound and simple interest. And these are some basics that you need to learn when we talk about financial planning and saving towards your goal. And what we want you to understand, students, is that the earlier you start is the better position that you'll be in when to reach your goals. And think of it, when you're leaving high school, you can have your tuition ready. You can have that $300,000 put down to start your first year of university. You can even, because by 16 you'd have gotten your learner's license, so you can even save towards buying a car. And your parents will be so proud and wondering, my God, look at this child just saving towards their goals. Trust me, you will be armed and ready to meet all your financial goals if you learn these principles. And the key to everything is to start saving. So that's it for today. I am Sophia Lewis. I was with you today, but tomorrow we're going to be having some other Victoria Mutual representatives. We'll be talking about investing. Anybody, you're familiar with stocks and shares and unit trust and all these things? We'll be doing that tomorrow. We'll be also looking at budgeting and credit, understanding credit. So all of that coming up in tomorrow's session. So I'm looking forward to seeing all of you, and you can even invite others So although they may not have been in our Just Right competition, we are opening this opportunity out to everyone. So that's where we end today. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. Thank you so much for joining, and congratulations to our winners, Denise Buckley. I'm getting back to you with your special prize, and everybody else, come tomorrow ready to win some great exciting prizes. Thank you, Uncle Andre, for joining us, and I'm so happy to see everybody. This was KRIP. Crip. So bye everybody, bye, and I'll see you tomorrow when we have another exciting session. Thank you so much for staying with us.